Welcome! Today we're going to talk about this absolutely beautiful 2023 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400. We recently took this one on trade. It only has 1,100 miles on it at the time of making this video. We actually took it on trade for a manual transmission A94 Toyota Supra. A pretty cool vehicle in itself. I mean, it would be a hard decision for me which car I'd want more. I think the Q50 is definitely more practical versus a little two-door manual coupe, but different strokes for different folks. Obviously, the previous customer had his fun with this Q50 and is ready for something different. Sometimes people, especially with more high-end expensive cars, we find that a lot in the luxury car business and the high-performance car business. But luckily for you, if you're in the market for a nice low-mileage Red Sport, this 1,100-mile one's a great one to consider. 2023, beautiful color combination in black opal on this gallery white interior. It's also certified pre-owned. You can only get a certified pre-owned Infiniti from a new Infiniti retailer like us. It's a manufacturer-backed certification program. You get all the benefits you normally would as a brand new Infiniti, roadside assistance, trip interruption benefits. You have a complimentary Infiniti service loaner vehicle. Your first year of basic maintenance is complimentary. And right now they actually have lower rate financing for qualified buyers. I know interest rates are really high. Well, this can get you into a little bit of a lower interest rate if you qualify for it. Visit our website or visit INFINITIUSA.com for more information. The Red Sport is a range topping trim level for the Q50. So for 2023, it comes with a lot of standard equipment. There's not too much optional stuff in 2023 on the Red Sport. But it does have the optional Black Opal edition. That was $2,200, giving you this Black Opal Metallic paint, black front grille. Then we have a black Radiant grille emblem, black rear Infiniti emblem, and black Q50S emblem. Then this also has the Infiniti Radiant exterior, $675, welcome lighting with logo. That's pretty cool. And then we have the Infiniti Radiant illuminated kick plates. That was $485. So original MSRP was $61,355. Yeah, and this thing is absolutely stunning. When we move towards the outside, I'll talk a little bit more about the black opal. Maybe I'll move it into the sun. We can kind of, it's actually a color changing paint depending on the way the sun hits it, so maybe we can kind of get that on camera. We'll see if we can do that. Obviously, it's in beautiful shape. This gallery white interior goes really nicely with the black exterior. Nice contrasting colors. Nice carbon fiber trim. Beautiful black piano finish. We have a drive mode selector right here that will make changes to the transmission shift points, steering effort, and this has a digital dynamic suspension. It'll also make changes to the suspension. You have Snow, Eco, Standard, Sport, Sport Plus, and you can personalize it. I like Sport Plus. Of course, we have a navigation system. We have a rear parking camera with backup collision intervention and moving object detection. We also have a 360 around view camera, great for low speed maneuvering. The bottom screen is a tab-like interface. Look, it still has the plastic on it too. For vehicle settings and apps, we can access driver's assistance features. So you have distance control assist that will encourage you to slow down with fast approaching traffic. We have a blind spot warning. We have a lane departure warning, and then we have emergency braking. And then you can also access the drive mode selector here if you want to personalize it yourself. You can make individual changes to the engine and transmission. You can make changes to the steering. You can make changes to the suspension. Active trace control brakes individual wheels to help the vehicle rotate better through the corners. You can shut that system on or off. This has a 7-speed automatic transmission with manual shift mode. You can use a shifter to manual shift, but the Red Sport 400 comes with these really nice steering wheel paddle shifters. You get rev match downshifts for a sportier sound and feel in manual shift mode. We have a power adjustable steering wheel that tilts and telescopes. We have power and heated front seats, moonroof, automatic dimming mirror, universal garage door opener, Bose Studio surround sound system, aluminum pedals. Absolutely beautiful design. I love the look of the Red Sport 400. You have a more aggressive wheel and tire package, larger brakes with the Red Sport 400. You also have a more aggressive looking front fascia. Really is a beautiful looking car, timeless design. I think Infiniti made one of the most beautiful sedans on the road. This emblem lights up at nighttime, the Radiant grille emblem. It looks really cool ambient effect. We have a VR30 twin turbo V6 pumping out 400 horsepower. They use a different blade design in the turbos and a different exhaust system on the Red Sport 400 to get an additional 100 horsepower over the regular Q50, which has 300 horsepower. In fact, this shares its platform with a new Nissan Z. So the the advanced rigid platform, the engine, the transmission, a lot of mechanical components are very similar to what you find in the brand new Z. But where the Z is an impractical two-door sports car, this is a much more practical four-door sports car or four-door sports sedan, and it has intelligent all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive just in the Z. You can get these with rear-wheel drive, a little bit more fun, I guess, a little bit more boisterous. But the all-wheel drive system is great for the wet, slippery weather we have here in the Pacific Northwest. It's a racing-inspired all-wheel drive system, originally designed or derived from the early version of the Skyline. I think it was the R32 Skyline. That all-wheel drive system helped lead the Skyline to many a racing success. And they've been using the Tesla all-wheel drive system in Infiniti products for over 20 years. I have the Tesla all-wheel drive in my Infiniti FX37. It's a rear-wheel drive biased all-wheel drive system, so it keeps it the fun of rear-wheel drive bias, but it can quickly send power to the front wheels in a matter of milliseconds, up to 50% of the vehicle's power. A Tesla stands for Advanced Total Traction Engineering System for All Terrain. It's actually the original inspiration for this all-wheel drive system was the Porsche 959's amazing all-wheel drive system, which was designed for rally racing originally, Group B rally racing. So that's in a situation that would encounter all sorts of terrain: sand, snow, gravel, dirt, tarmac. Obviously this is a beautiful vehicle. You wouldn't want to drive this in the dirt or go off-roading in it, but it does really amazing in the snow. I've driven a few of these in the lowland snow, and this all-wheel drive system is remarkable. It's not a gimmick. It is one of the most amazing all-wheel drive systems I've ever experienced. If we look towards the rear, we have a nice trunk lid spoiler. Carbon fiber spoiler, really nice. All right, let's see if we can get this in the light and see if we can get it to change colors. Okay, the sun has finally decided to pop out, so I figure now a better time than ever to kind of show you how when the light hits it, you can see the contrast in color. So you can kind of see some green right here when you're looking at this angle. But then when you go over here and a little bit more in the shade out of the sun, it looks more black. So yeah, it's a really pretty color. You'll get looks and compliments wherever you go. It's absolutely spectacular. Infiniti really nailed it with the Black Opal. I think it's one of the coolest, prettiest shades of black I've seen. And yeah, it's nice to have a car that kind of color changes depending on the lighting and the different angles you look at it. Pretty cool vehicle. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.